I've always been fascinated by the complexity of the human mind, especially when it comes to depression. It's a topic that affects millions worldwide, yet there's still so much misunderstanding about it. Today, we're going to dive into the science behind depression and help you understand why it's more than just feeling sad. We'll explore what's really going on in the brain, how it differs from everyday sadness, and what we can do to help ourselves and others who are struggling. Let's start by talking about the difference between depression and sadness. We all feel sad sometimes. It's a normal human emotion. But depression, that's a whole different ballgame. Depression is a medical condition, not just a mood that passes after a few days. It's like comparing a rainy day to a hurricane. Both involve water falling from the sky, but the impact and duration are vastly different. So what does depression actually look like? Well, it's not just about feeling down. People with depression often experience a range of symptoms that can really mess with their daily lives. We're talking about things like losing interest in activities they used to enjoy, changes in appetite and sleep patterns, feeling worthless or excessively guilty, having trouble concentrating, and, in severe cases, even thoughts of suicide. But why does depression happen? As it turns out, there's a lot going on in the brain. Scientists have found that people with depression often have some physical differences in their brains. For example, the frontal lobes and hippocampus areas involved in mood regulation and memory tend to be smaller in people with depression. There's also evidence of imbalances in neurotransmitters, those chemical messengers that help our brain cells communicate. But that's not all. Depression can also mess with your body's natural rhythms. Many people with depression experience disrupted circadian rhythms, which can lead to sleep problems and changes in hormone levels. It's like the orchestra in your brain is playing out of tune. And here's the kicker. Depression isn't just caused by one thing. It's usually a complex interplay between genetic factors and environmental triggers. So, what can we do about depression? The most important thing is to seek help. Depression is a treatable condition, and there are many options available. These can include medication to help balance brain chemistry, various forms of therapy to develop coping strategies, and in some cases, treatments like ECT or TMS for more severe cases. The key is to work with a healthcare professional to find the right approach for you. But what if it's not you, but someone you know who's dealing with depression? Supporting someone with depression can be challenging, but there are ways to help. Gentle encouragement, helping with everyday tasks, and avoiding comparisons can make a big difference. Most importantly, we need to keep talking about depression openly and honestly. By reducing stigma and promoting understanding, we can create a world where people feel comfortable seeking the help they need. Understanding depression is the first step in combating it. By sharing this knowledge, we can help break down the barriers that prevent people from seeking help. If you found this video helpful, please share it with others. You never know who might need this information. Together, we can create a more compassionate and informed world when it comes to mental health. Thanks for watching. And remember, it's okay not to be okay, and help is always available.